Hi, we're John and Mary Eisenbeis from Denver, Colorado. And as I was kind of thinking about this past year and all the growth that's taken place for me personally and for us as a couple, I was really impressed by the simplicity of the 5-step process that we learn in this class. And the basic steps are really very simple, but then over the course of the year, we go really deep into this process, into really knowing ourselves, knowing our relationship with the Holy Spirit. And that's really, the year has really taken me to a place of trust. And I think in our relationship, that's really developed our trust in each other and really helping each other through the tough stages.
Yeah, and I would say, it's funny that for a process that's so easy, the benefits that come from, being able to hear this voice for love all the time, at any time you want, and the benefits that come from, having that guidance that's always just so loving and supportive and positive. In particular, sometimes when you're going through the process of releasing misconceptions, it can be maybe not such an easy process, and that's the time when I found it's really most beneficial to tap into that guidance and get some reassurance that, this is just a momentary thing, you're going to let go of it, and it's a beautiful part of the whole process. And so that support, coupled with the ease of getting that support, is what's really remarkable to me about this class.
The fact that you can go through your daily life, and as little problems or big problems come up, you can just ask and get guidance immediately and in the moment. It begins to change your whole perspective on life, and you start bringing in this very loving and peaceful feeling that flows through all your relationships, through our relationship as a couple. As a parent, you start looking at how to raise your children in a whole different way. And relationship with other people?
Oh yeah, and I found too, even at work, sometimes you'll be sitting in a business meeting, which can seem rather ordinary. And yet, what you learn in this class is that you can be the presence of love in that meeting without really necessarily saying anything to that extent, but your presence in that meeting can have an impact at a level that you weren't aware of was possible before. So, there's a very, very practical side to this, in that the benefits are realized in, all the relationships that you have, be it, being a parent, being a sibling, being a son or daughter, all of those things it has impacts on. So it's very global in its impact.
Right. And the other area of relationships that really impressed me about this class is that it's not just over the phone one night a week, that there develops over the year just this amazing, loving support system. The teachers, Candace and David Paul, talked to them every week and went through anytime you had a problem, or just even got to know them on a weekly. I talked to Candace every Tuesday morning. It got to be a big, something I really looked forward to. And then we also paired up with partners and just developed what I consider are going to be lifelong friendships with a number of people in the class. These people are from all over the country and really all over the world, Germany, Australia, Italy, and to connect with these people who are on a path that is similar to yours. Each person is very unique in their path, and you learn a lot from that, but we're all kind of headed in the same direction, and it's just a beautiful thing to have this really tight connection with those people.
Yeah, I mean, that is the thing, looking at this group, and their diversity in terms of their spiritual background, just across the board, and their vocations, the things that they do for a living, across the board, and yet there was a very uniform response. Everybody was able to do this. Everybody saw the benefit of it. Everybody started living it, regardless of their backgrounds. That was very, very powerful.
Mm-hmm. And then just in closing, I think we talked about in the beginning how we were really focused on our life and addressing problems in our life and getting through that. And what I've found more recently, as we get towards the end of the year, that a lot of my messages are really about bringing joy and laughter into my life. And that's just been really a wonderful thing to get this guidance and say it's time to be happy. It's time to just let all that love flow out into the world. And that's just been a beautiful way to end the year for me. And will carry out through the rest of my life.
Yeah, and that it becomes so much, you realize that it's much more of a natural way to be. Just to be more fun-loving, to welcome laughter back into your world, and to be more humorous and more joyful. Mm-hmm. That's truly one of the big benefits of this class that we've both realized. So.
Yep, we are love, and we got to quit hiding it.
So, thank you.